What up, dogs? Welcome back to Garo Attacks, Clicker Heroes. Rawr, let's get right back into it, shall we? First things first, while I have a little bit of time, Garo Attacks, Clicker Heroes 198 Part 2. Just naming these VODs right here, and then I'm gonna start the process of uploading it. Yes, because everything is uploaded, and now I can do 198 Part 2. Write that in the fucking title, 198 Part 2, and it's gonna come out on the 16th noon. No, not 11:30. Not 11:30. God damn it. Noon. April 16th. Do it. Uh-oh, I can hear myself slowing down. Hold on, I need to do this real quick. Do it. Thank you. And oh no! Slow down. You don't want none of that. It's not that time yet. It's time for the fourth folks. Yeah, indeed. That was fun. I like that. I like those series of consonants together. Consonants and vowels to create syllables and words that don't exist. This is my favorite thing to do in the whole world. This might be a little insensitive, but I know how to speak Spanish a little bit. I've worked in restaurants and I've worked in retail in New York City, and some people only speak Spanish. So you gotta communicate, especially like in Times Square when you get people from out of the country, like from like Mexico, Puerto Rico, or Dominican Republic, or from Spain or something. So you gotta sort of learn like a few words in each language to sort of get you by, so you can sell these people some shit. So what's it called? So I know a little bit of Spanish. The great part about that is I know just enough to fucking murder the language to a ridiculous degree, and for some reason, it's the funniest thing in the world to me. I don't know if it's racist. I don't think it's racist. I think it's just funny to create weird sentences in another language that people like who speak that language would not understand at all. I just think it's hysterical to do that. For example, if I was okay, sorry, I'm thinking of like a Spanish nonsensical phrase that I can use right now. Okay, so this is one that this is sort of an example of what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so hola, yo tengo cuatro queso, which translates to hello, I have 4 cheese. What does that mean? It literally means absolutely nothing. But I say this at my job to sound like the employees, the chefs. They're mostly Spanish, and they're like what? What the fuck are you talking about? Do you understand what you're trying to say? What do you mean you want 4 cheese? You have 4 cheese. I don't know what that means. Do you know how to speak Spanish? It's really funny because I do know how to speak Spanish, but I choose to do nonsensical stuff. Not during like the shift, because that would literally just fuck up revenue to the restaurant, but I would do it like off the shift when they're just like hanging out in like the office. And it's like, hey, I learned a cool new Spanish phrase today. It's tu madre es un puta. I hear that it means that you have a wonderful family. Is that true? They're like, no, it's not true. Never say that to a Spanish person. You'll get your ass kicked. And like, what? Well, why would that be? What does it mean? And I don't know why. It's just, if someone can explain it to me, why I believe this is so funny, what's it called? It would make my day. Oh, was that a Kappa Turtle? It was totally a Kappa Turtle. We defeated a Kappa Turtle so quickly. I think it has something to do with like the comedy of errors theology of comedy. where it's like someone doing something earnestly, but it's the exact wrong thing, like in Shakespeare's The Comedy of Errors. It's yeah, it's been around for a long time. This concept has been around for a long time, and look at this. There we go. This concept has been around for a long time. That funny means shit happening that you don't expect, and also shit happening that the audience knows what's wrong with, but the person who it's happening to doesn't know what's wrong with. So the Comedy of Errors, I believe it's like something about like a twin brother moving away from like his kingdom. He's like a prince or whatever to like live a life in poverty because he's like an artist and he fucking needs that shit. And he meets a wife and like marries her and whatnot. He's there for a while, but then his twin brother comes to sort of like find him, I think, and everyone thinks it's him. So his wife meets him and treats him like her husband, and blah blah blah. It's Comedy of Errors. You can see where all the calamity ensues when you're involving twins who look exactly alike, and you know, no one knows. No one in like the village, or not even the wife, knows that he has a twin. So they're all treating him like it's that person that they think it is, but it's not. That, I believe, has been like a comedy, sort of like a theory, or like a staple for a while now. You know, it's okay. So here's Comedy of Errors. You know, things expecting not what you get, something along the lines. This is why it's funny to some people. It's sort of like a basic sort of way of expressing this, but that's why it's funny to some people, where when they like point at your shirt, they're like, oh, you got a stain, and you look down and they like swipe up and flick your nose, and like, made you look, you know, Comedy of Errors. You know, you thought there was like, oh, a stain. I don't remember a stain being on my shirt, but how is this man lying? Like, why would he lie to me? So you look down and he's like, oh, he did lie. Oh, it's the last thing I would have expected is for him to lie about a stain on my shirt. You know, once again, very basic sort of concept, but it's basically the same thing. It's I should know a little bit about comedy. I've said this on the channel before. I am an actor. I do go on auditions and whatnot for a multitude of things, mostly comedy, but yeah, I've been known to do pretty good drama, very, very good drama. I don't want to like undersell myself. I'm pretty fucking good, but pretty fucking awesome at what I do. But I love doing comedy, so I choose to do comedy, and so I go on auditions a lot. But one of the hardest things you'd ever have to learn is comedy, if you have to learn it. Some people are just like born with the comedic timing in them, or they just watched a lot of television as a child, like sitcoms and shit, so they know like comedic, they understand it. It's been like drilled into them by like television and whatnot. That's sort of, I'm a little half and half. It's half excuse me, it's half natural talent / ability, and it's also half of I just watched a ton of funny TV shows as a kid, cartoons and sitcoms, and watched Comedy Central as a child. I watched stand-up comedy as like a 8-9-year-old on Comedy Central, and although like most of the jokes went over my head, I understood the comedic timing of it, and that's why I would laugh. I would laugh at these jokes that I would not understand the context for, because I understood like the timing of the person saying the jokes was like very on point, and I was like, oh, okay. And that's how I sort of understood it. It's sort of like drilled into my brain because of this, those instances of talent / study, I guess you could say. So it's This is what makes me good at what I do. But I also do some writing as well. It's not just acting. I do a lot of writing, and the writing is 100% comedy. I don't write dramas. I don't know how to. It's like, yeah, okay, there's conflict, but you're saying I can't tell jokes? What? How do you, what? What's going on? So I write a lot of comedy. Oh man, I just got really hungry out of nowhere. I literally got right up from bed, basically, and started recording. This tea that I have right here is like my morning tea that I have in the mornings. But yeah, I just got super hungry out of nowhere. But anyways, so yes, comedy. I do it, I love it, and I write it, and it's very difficult, is what it is. And it's difficult. It's for me, it's easy to write. For some people, it's difficult to write because you have to like write in basically you have to be extra detailed because the words they have to inform the actor about the comedic timing. You can't just depend on them to like sort of understand it or riff a little bit and be able to do it. You have to, as a comedy writer, for small potatoes like stage acting and whatnot, for like sketch comedy troupes and whatnot, you literally have to write in every single like thing, like size and like fucking actions and every single word that they say. If they say like but kind of, like any like qualifiers that are in sentences that don't inform the actual sentence but inform the comedic timing, this you all have to write in as well. And it's difficult to perform for less experienced actors because you cannot, like, you have to learn the words like word perfect. You have to trust in the writer that he knows what he's doing, that he knows, like, every single word was chosen basically for its comedic effect. There's a reason why on like certain shows like SNL and like all that or whatever, instead of saying pants, they prefer to use the word trousers because trousers is a funnier word. Cucumber is a funny name for a vegetable. If you're trying to figure out what's a funny vegetable that I get, because you need a vegetable. You know, you're like, oh, okay, so this person has to name a vegetable. What's the funniest vegetable that they could name? Cucumber's a good one. Cucumber's really good. It's the hard C's right there. People, for some reason, think like that's a sort of help to the comedic timing as well. If they have like a hard consonant in the words, I'm just teaching you everything I know about comedy at this point, I guess. But yeah, so like and just really also words that no one, and also like vegetables, and like a vegetable that like no one really pays attention to, and it's just, you know, it sounds funny because like the consonants are in a strange format that you don't usually hear in other words. For example, cucumber's funny because of the C's, but also rutabaga. Rutabaga is funny as fuck, dog. You don't hear like the order of consonants from rutabaga in any other fucking format, in any other word, except like, for example, like, how do you know if a word is funny? Are you able to rhyme it easily with another word or phrase even? Rutabaga. What rhymes with rutabaga? Not booty shaker. There you go. Very few things rhyme with rutabaga, so it informs how funny it is. You might be like, oh, orange isn't very funny. Are you kidding? Orange is very, very funny word. You saying this whole time I've been pronouncing orange, glad I didn't say banana's name in full. You weren't just like, yo, that's fucking ridiculous. No, dude, because it is ridiculous. The problem with orange, why you might not think it's funnier, is because it is a popular sort of fruit or vegetable. So people say orange all the time, and it's like just a color. So people say orange all the time, so it sort of like desensitizes you to the funniness of it. But it's still like in certain situations, orange would be a funny word. For example, orange. Glad I didn't say banana. Banana is a great word too. The B consonant is a very funny consonant, especially if you're like if you're overweight. By the way, the more overweight you are, the funnier you are. That's a given. But it depends. If you get to a certain point, it's just sad. But if you're like overweight and jolly, like if there's a Jackie Gleason, if you're fucking what's his Will Sasso from Mad TV. But yes, so if you're a large, jolly, fat man, it's super funny. But but especially if you're a fat man, words that have the letter B in it is great for you, because as a fat dude, you have like the best pronunciation of words that have B, because you got that like extra shit going on, the breath underneath, like the bleh. Yeah. Bacon bits are my favorite. I love beating bacon into my brain. Yeah, see? So you got that funny B consonant sound for fat dudes right there. It's a little, I exaggerated it quite a bit, but that's basically the idea. Regardless, I've been talking about this for way too long at this point. It's a subject that I enjoy talking about. It's sort of like what I do outside of playing fucking video games. So regardless, talk to you guys later. This is the end of the episode. So like, subscribe, comment if you're enjoying the series thus far. I know I am. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.